So traders, I've been looking now. I've just finished doing my trading for myself. We're 10 minutes before the market closes as I'm doing this recording, and I want to share with you some things that I'm looking at on the mining sector, also the stock market. Also, I want to share some things when it comes to the crypto market, Bitcoin, but some the big lessons we can actually learn from some of the things that's happened over the last sort of 12 months to a couple of years. Some big lessons we can learn to help us move forward to make a lot of money. Let's go straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video, because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty, traders, let's get straight into it. Traders, if you haven't done so yet, then make sure you grab free access to my trading course. It's a 5-phase trading course. Also, as soon as you put your email address in to register for the free trading course, you instantly get access to a 90-minute training where I walk you through my trading system, how I find the trades, a bit more about me and all that sort of stuff as well too. So you get the bonus training and you get the 5-phase trading course all for free. Go over there right now, guys. johnsfreegift.com. Link in the description. So let's have a look at I'm looking at Netflix right now, let's have a look at this actual stock market. So the stock market right now, guys, is pretty much a nothing day today right now. And the really interesting thing that's happening with the stock market is that it's really interesting. It's like, when will these gaps be filled? Right now, we're just we're going sideways. We're not even getting any strong buys out of this here. We're not getting the rally out of this thing here. And so the really interesting thing is that we've got to say, okay, as a trader myself, I'm always looking at this. I'm always looking at, okay, one, where are we in the market? Meaning, what is the trend? Okay, cool. We can't tell the trend by looking at like from here, from a month or two, okay? See how I'm looking at all these bars? I can't see anything. And what I mean by that is, firstly, is we need to identify what's the trend. We need to identify the major swing lows, swing highs, swing lows, swing highs, okay? So that's where we zoom our charts out. Probably for 12 months, I'm not using a widescreen right now. I do have a widescreen, but if I'm looking at a widescreen, I might need a couple of years, okay? But all we really need is I just need the last sort of 6 months or so to see where is the major lows, major highs, and so on and so forth, and what's happening here. Because if I'm looking for a high probability, I want to go make sure that I identify the trend, if there is a trend, and then I want to make sure I'm looking for positions that go with that trend, okay? So that's rule number one. We have a high, a lower high, sort of an equal high through here, came down. We had these small little lower highs, but they're not major highs, right? What we're trying to do is we're trying to look for the major highs and major lows. If we go to the Dow Jones, same sort of thing, right? We're looking for what? We're looking for major highs and major lows, not the small little ones. Where the small little ones are here, here, here. See those small little ones? See those small ones? See how I've got the small ones? Like, yeah, you can look at that, but the big thing I'm always looking for is where are the major swings in the markets to give us a good gauge, right? So we can see that we have a major high here, major low here, major high here, major low here, major high. It went sideways, but that was the last major high up there before it turned. Then we had a major low, major high, and now we're possibly making a major low, right? So you get with me so far? And so as you can see, if we just connect the dots now, just connect the dots, I'm sure you played that game before, right? Connect the dots, and then you can start to see, oh, that's actually the trend in place, right? So just connect the dots. Major high. So firstly, what's the trend? We're down. Okay, secondly, are we close to the moving average, or are we far away from it? We're still pretty far away from the moving average, which tells us we're still in that overbought or oversold territory. So it's not a high probability to look to go short. We want to look for shorting trades because we're in a downtrend. But the best time is when? The best time is when the market's near the moving average, right? So that's the best time to look at it. So wait for this market to get to what? To the moving average. And if we're going to continue down from here, then that's what we're going to be looking at from there. Move over now through to the mining sector that I wanted to share with you. And we're probably going to get a bit of a flush down here on the mining sector. And the reason why I say that is because we're looking at this level, on the GDX here. The GDX is the GDX right now around the $28 level. It's a major level of support, and there's probably a lot of down through here. There's probably a lot of stops where the market is probably the market has through here. There's a lot of people that have bought all through here on the mining sector that have their stop just below here, and the market loves to do what it loves to do, and that's like whooshka, right? Straight through there. So I did yesterday's video, and I had one person on yesterday's video talk about how I was talking about the boxing analogy, right? The boxing analogy is if you have, there's sellers in one corner and then there's buyers in one corner. And yesterday I was talking about how that we're trying to identify what's going on in the markets right now. So if you're the bumblebee that was having a go at me yesterday because you didn't agree with my boxing analogy, then that's okay. You can go find another analogy. My whole channel is all about not only teaching you market, giving you market updates, but actually teaching you these trading techniques to help you become a much better trader, right? So you can do that. So the whole thing about what's happening right now is that we're probably likely to get a flush down from here, right? From there. Now, we always need to be alert from what the market's doing here. And it doesn't matter what we think or what we hope. We're like, look, remember I said before about looking at the major lows and major highs, right? What's happening with the SILJ? Major low, major high, major lower low, now major high. What are we getting? We're getting now what? A complete downtrend. So I spoke to someone yesterday. They're like, well, I believe there's going to be a big bull market come real soon out of the mining sector. And I'm like, are you actually reading what the market's telling you, or based off all these YouTube channels that you're watching to support your to give you confirmation bias? Traders, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is a big mistake. This is one of the biggest mistakes I've made in my entire trading career. Having a thought in the market and then putting a lot of money on that, then hoping and praying I'm going to be right, and then going to watch all the videos that are going to give me the confirmation bias on why I'm right. Traders, and guess what? But guess what you're not doing? You're not listening to the markets. What is the market? What is the trend? If the trend is down, then no, we're not in an upward trend yet. We're not gonna make a big bull market yet, right? We need to for high probability, we need to start. If we're going to start a bull market, we'll start to do something like this. We'll start to see some higher lows and higher highs, right? But right now, if you're thinking the mining sector is going to make a big boom, yes, I do believe long term we're going to make a big boom. But if you're looking at the market as it is, we need to keep the main thing. What's the main thing? The stock market, the markets, right? If we're trading the markets, well, the main thing is the actual market itself. We need to listen to the markets, respect the markets. A big mistake that we make is that we spend more time listening to so-called experts because we believe that they know what's going to happen, right? We listen to all these 40-year specialists and people have been doing it for 50 years and we look at that sort of stuff, and we just look at what they're doing and then we automatically incorporate that into our own trading, right? And therefore, you see these things, and this is one of the biggest mistakes that I've learned. And it's, listen to, yes, you can listen to all these people out there, Ray Dalio, Paul Tudor Jones, Peter Schiff, all these sort of people out there, right? And it's important to take on what they're saying, but the main thing is what the market's telling us right now. It doesn't matter what they're saying to us right now. It's what the market is telling us right now. And that's why we're looking at gold. Like, look what's happening with gold. We're just going sideways through here. This actually might not be good. If we actually get a very strong bar breaking down out of here, we're probably going to start to make a move back down towards the 1750 level out of gold. And same thing for silver, right? Silver's just been doing what? Silver's just been going sideways, not really doing much, holding here strong. If we get a strong bar breaking down like that, guess what? We're probably likely to see a very strong move coming out of silver because silver's holding here. This is either a true breakout or a false breakout. We don't know what it is yet. If we get something like this, that's the if scenario. If we get something like that, then guess what? Then it's probably telling us that this breaking below these major support levels through here, now becoming resistance and now getting back above it. Yeah, this is probably going to be a false breakout. But before you bulls out there jump on what I just said there and run, oh, he said it's going to be a false breakout. No, I didn't say that. We need to wait for the market to tell us, okay, what's likely to happen. If we get a break above, say, 23, it's telling us that this is probably going to be a false breakdown, and we're going to start to see a move back up towards the 30 level, okay? But The market right now is doing what? It's actually, this support level is now holding here. If we get something like this on a down bar, guess what? It's now telling us that this is not a false breakout. It's actually continuation. It's actually now starting a new bull market. We've been doing nothing through here. This is, remember I said before, trade with the trend? Well, guess what? There is no trend through here. Look at this here. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. See, there is no trend. There is no trend through here. So there's no confirmation. But look what's happening now. We broke down. We made a lower low, rolled up. Now we could be making a lower high. The market is talking to us, traders, okay? Remember, remove your thoughts, remove your ego, remove whatever the white paper or the experts are telling you, and listen to what the market is telling you. Okay, so when I'm looking at the markets, whenever I start to see something like this where the market's coming down and then we go sideways for a while, there's a high probability we're getting ready for a drop to the downside. And that's the lesson I want to share with you guys when it comes to trading these markets, is what the market is actually telling us. And that's where I bring the good old Bitcoin up. And if you actually, you know what? Let me do this here. So there was, what made me so confident to bring up this here. So what made me so confident to bring up, I did this video, I did this tab here a while ago, as you can see. So, and I did a video and I said, traders, this is Bitcoin when it was at 30,000. I said, we're on the way down. Rule number one, never trade against the trend. You can see here, Bitcoin was around the 30,000 mark. We'll get around there. And I said, we're on our way down to 20,000. What made me want to say that? Exactly what I'm talking about with silver. That's what I'm saying. It's the exact same thing, right? It's when you understand these markets. Look what happened. This is Bitcoin was at 30,000 here, as you can see. This is Bitcoin today. Now, what is it doing? It's doing the exact same thing silver's doing. And that's what I'm saying. Don't fight the markets. Why? Look at this here. Market went down. And actually, you know what? Let's actually do this here. I'm not saying this is definitely going to happen with silver, because we always need to wait for confirmation. But look at these patterns. This is what this market's all about, right? And look at this over here. Let me go. It's over here. So look at silver. Silver did what? Bitcoin did what? Drop down, a big drop down through here. Look at this here, a big drop down through here, sideways. Then we went sideways through here, right? Actually, you know what? Let me actually bring up the moving average, right? So there I want to bring up the same moving average, which is the 52 moving average, okay? Bitcoin, we had an overall big move overall down through here, right? Silver did what? We had a big drop down through here. We had a sideways movement to the moving average. We're getting a sideways movement to the moving average. Once we started to break below the low, guess what? We had a very nice move to the downside. Once we start to break the low, we should get what? A very nice move to the downside. See, traders, it's the exact same thing. This is just all about reading what the market is telling us and not what the market wants us, what you want the market to tell us. Hey traders, I'm giving away 100% free access to my brand new Breakthrough full trading course. This is 8 videos over 10 hours of pure amazing and powerful strategies. This is my most powerful systems and strategies that I've used for the last 16 years, and I'm giving it away for free. So this is what I want you to do right now. I want you to go to johnsfreegift.com, or there should be a link around here somewhere, a button or in the description or somewhere in there. Click on that and you can go get free access to my brand new Breakthrough trading course. So go to johnsfreegift.com right now. Go to that right now, guys. You can get full, complete, free membership access. Go do that right now.